Boruto episode 40. Now, this episode was well awaited. I'm pretty sure everybody here knows there was no episode last week. A lot of people have been waiting to see a Boruto episode, and especially mainly because it's Boruto's first mission. Now, in this episode, I just want to point something out real quick before I get into the review. There was like a very obvious parallel between the Zabuza arc and this arc, and I thought it was good mainly because we get to see something familiar, and it does bring us back to the good old days back when Naruto was a kid. But also, I know a lot of people would feel like it's getting stale mainly because we have a bridge. When we get to the actual mission, it's a mission that the genin are not supposed to be doing. Now they're fighting other shinobi. I kind of liked it. It's familiar territory, so I kind of get it, and it's really drawing a parallel between Boruto and Naruto, and I did pick that up throughout a lot of this episode, and I actually liked it mainly because back when we first seen Boruto get assigned the mission, Boruto was kind of saying that he wanted a higher mission, and Naruto was basically saying the same thing. And what was cool about that was that Naruto was there when Boruto was asking for a higher ranked mission, or he was asking for a better mission, a mission that's not boring. That's kind of the same thing that Naruto was doing, and it was just kind of cool to see Naruto there, to see it in his head. He was probably thinking like, wow, I must have really been annoying back in my day. But into the actual mission, they were originally there to stop a group of bandits from annoying or terrorizing this one village, and it turns out that the bandits actually hired other shinobi. The first shinobi that we seen was this guy named Ashimaru. Now, this guy looked extremely scary to me. I don't know, it might have been the veins in his eyes, or it might have been how cocky this guy was. Yeah, like, he looked extremely strong. In the first scene, we seen him kill someone, and that's kind of crazy because I was talking to my friends and I was telling them like, yo, we've never really seen a cold-blooded death like that just out of nowhere before, and this is like the first time we're seeing it. It could be a foreshadowing to say that this arc, or even the rest of Boruto, might actually be a lot more killing, and I thought that was a good sight to see, mainly because it does bring in some more of the gory aspects that we did see in Naruto Shippuden and Naruto, so it's cool. But after he pretty much impaled that one guy with his sword, he kind of charged Boruto, or Boruto charged him, and it looked like Boruto never felt something that heavy. You seen Boruto comment on the fact that his blade was kind of heavy, and like, yeah, he's fighting a grown man, it should be heavy. But afterwards, Boruto almost died, but Konahamaru jumped into it. And one thing I want to say about this is that Konahamaru, he looked extremely calm, like he was just trying to analyze the situation and figure out what was going on. So that tells me that Konahamaru is pretty much way stronger than that guy Ashimaru. But there's one thing to keep note of. It looks like Ashimaru is not the main guy, he's not the boss guy in this arc. It looks like there is another person that's calling the shots. As you guys know, Ashimaru was called off by someone else. We didn't necessarily see him, but I'm pretty sure we did see him later on in the episode and in some of the preview. It's this guy right here, and I think that guy right there might actually be just as strong as Konahamaru, maybe even stronger, who knows. And I do think that Boruto and the whole of Team 7 are pretty much going to have to fight these guys coming up in probably the next episode or the episode after that. I think it's going to be a great episode to actually look at. One thing I also want to point out about that scene is that Sarada was kind of scared to jump in. I know you guys seen Boruto and everybody else jump in, well, Boruto, Konahamaru specifically, but Sarada said like she couldn't really do anything, like she was completely scared. It's almost reminiscent of how Naruto was scared to fight those two Chunin back when they first got attacked on their way to the Zabuza mission. It's just kind of more parallels, but seeing Sarada freeze up like that is kind of weird, man, because she is extremely skilled. She wasn't like Naruto was back in the day, but I'm guessing it was just her coping mechanism because she just seen a guy just impaled with a sword. Like, what the hell? We do know that some of these guys do have genjutsu, and this is kind of funny because right before that little fight scene at the end of the episode, and I'm talking specifically when all the villagers were put into a genjutsu and they kidnapped Kiri, which is the village leader, Boruto basically rushed in by himself, and Konahamaru told him like, yo, don't go off rushing in. And this is the same thing that happened with Naruto. Naruto always rushes in during the bell test. Naruto is the only one to attack Kakashi head on. So in my opinion, it's kind of cool to see that parallel between Boruto and Naruto. The only real difference between that is that Boruto is actually skilled for his age, and Naruto at that age probably definitely wasn't skilled, just had a whole bunch of chakra. Now in that same scene, we seen Sarada activate her Sharingan. I thought that was a cool sight to see. The Sharingan looked very well animated. She was trying to see who the caster was, and I'm not completely sure if this is a Byakugan exclusive thing, but Byakugan users can see when a person's chakra is disrupted, and I know Sharingan users as well can see other people's chakra. So I'm not completely sure if it's the fact that Sarada only has one tomo and she's extremely not used to using her Sharingan, so she really couldn't see who the genjutsu caster was, or it's just the fact that a Sharingan can't really see who is casting genjutsus or who is is in genjutsus. But overall, I thought this episode was really good. I will be doing a preview for the next episode probably tomorrow, so you guys should stay tuned for that. This arc looks like it will be heating up a lot. Hopefully it does. Hopefully we get to see Mitsuki, Boruto, and Sarada fight together as a team, because the next episode I think is called Unity. I think that's the title of the next episode, so hopefully it does symbolize some sort of unity between Team 7. But let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. As I said, I liked it. That there was a great start to another arc. It did have some parallels between the Zabuza arc, but it was cool to me. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys comment in the first 15 minutes before my next Boruto video. But it's been your boy Baara B, and we out. Wait, I did promise you guys a Q&A, but when I was editing the Q&A, well, right after I finished editing the Q&A, my editing software, which is iMovie, it completely crashed, so I lost everything on the iMovie. I don't usually lose everything when the iMovie crashes, it's just that files get rearranged. But since after I finished editing it and I downloaded it thinking everything was cool, I kind of deleted the past files. For example, you guys know how I put clips in my videos. I deleted those, and it turns out that I have to do the whole thing over again. So I'll probably upload that tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be the day after tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And now we're finally out.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin'. Oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend. Oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend. I'm a first.